Hi there, this video I'm going to go through assignments in Teams. Now it's been a while since I made a video on this, so I'm in my class team here. I'm going to go across to assignments and I want to show you some of the cool features that we've got going here. So you can see that I've got assignments that I've ready to grade, ready to go, past due, return, and some that I might have had in drafts. I'm going to go create a new assignment. So I'm going to start a new assignment from scratch. It could be a quiz in forms that you choose as the assignment as well. Or I could choose an existing assignment that I'd already used before and just run it again. Okay, so this is a new sort of outline of how you can get assignments going and some cool new features. Okay, so are we going to add this to students' calendars? So that'll automatically go into their calendars and remind them when the assignment is due. Where are we going to post the notifications? Which one of these channels are we going to post the notifications to? Notice I can't do it in a private channel, but I can say, right, in the general channel this will go, or one of these specific channels that you have. You might have a channel here for a specific section of your work and you want to post this assignment specifically in that section, if you like. Are we turning on the the late notifications on or off? Okay, so when's the assignment going to be due? It's going to be due then, but this is cool. We can edit the assignment timeline. So this is a new feature here where we can schedule the date when the assignment is going to appear, the due date, and the close date for the assignment as well. So you might have it close off a little bit later, that sort of thing. Okay, so we've got that going there. Do we want it to go to just this class, or do we want it to go to other classes as well? So I can do that as well. So I'll choose another class, and then what I can do is do due dates per class, which is really cool. So now I've chosen those two classes. I can say, all right, the assignment is going to be due on the 9th of September for this class, but for this class, I need a different date. I need it to be due on the 12th of September, okay? So we can have different due dates and different assignment timelines per class. And I can add other classes there as well. So I can say this class as well. I've now got 3 classes, edit the timeline. I've now got 3 classes that I can individualize and customize the assignment templates or the assignment timeline for, which is really cool. Am I doing it to all students, individual students, or groups of students? So I can send this assignment to an individual student or one, or a group of students, okay? Now that's only going to work if we have it for one class there. So if I go groups of students, I get this one, manually or randomly grouped students. So I might say, all right, I need 3 groups of students. Create those groups, and now I've got 3 different groups of students which I can edit. So there's only a few students in this class. If you had 20 or 30, you would be able to create them. Notice I can create new groups. I can edit them and say, what's the name of this group? Red group, green group, yellow group, whatever it happens to be, okay? I can select the number of points for this assignment. Now it's going to be 40 points. If you've set up in the home page and in classwork, you can assign this assignment to a particular unit you've got there going in classwork. And I can assign the grading category. So in assignments now, you've got the ability to set up different grading categories. So I could have practical work and theory work, and I can define the percentages that each of those categories is going to count towards the final grade. So this is looking a lot more like an LMS, right? So I'm going to leave those there like that. I'm going to say this particular test is going to go in my response category. I can add a rubric, okay, and it could be one that I've done before. I can upload a rubric, or I can add my own one. So I'm going to just upload that rubric there. It's about my ePortfolios rubric that I've used before. Now I can put my instructions in. I can add an image, anything you like. I can attach something in here to upload something from OneDrive or from Teams. I can add a document. So if we say a Word document here, I can give it a new name, or give it the assignment name, okay, which is, in this case here, is test. All right, so that's done. And then I've got the option here that students can't edit, so they're just going to get this document, they're going to be able to read it but not be able to edit it. Okay, this is just going to be a really boring document here at the moment. Okay, but I can scaffold my work about exactly what I want the students to do in this document. Notice I can change that to students can edit in their groups. So I can send this document out, and now they're going to edit it in their particular group. So everyone will have access in those groups to one document, okay, and they can edit that document and work together on that. That's new. If this is going to individual students, this would just say students can edit the one document. So each student gets their own copy of the document. They'll be able to edit their own individual copy. You'll be able to see all of those edits and be able to grade and mark the assignment, grade or mark their work based on that, which is really, really cool. Yeah. So we've got apps in there, so we can configure apps, and we've got learning accelerators, so you can create a reading progress, a search progress assignment in there as well. So I can create other things in here as well. If I want to. Notice because I've got multiple groups, it does have some things grayed out, so I can't have a class notebook page. But I can do a video recording of me talking to the screen, giving the instructions, add an Excel, PowerPoint, a whiteboard, any of those sorts of things, okay? So I enter my instructions, and then I'm just about ready to go. I can save this as a draft. I might need to come back to it later. So there it is. Okay, there's the test one I'll be working on, and then I can schedule that assignment. Schedule a specific date or schedule to assign in the future. So that sort of comes from over here as well, the assignment timeline. There you go. So the assignments, getting assignments out to students looks a little bit different than it did before. I think assignments in Teams is just fantastic. And being able to mark the assignments and the way that that works is really, really, really cool. Lastly, here I am as a teacher, and I've got my list of students here. I've already marked these assignments here, and you can see that I've given them mark here, and I've given feedback on the assignments here. So if I just click on one of the assignments here, you'll see I'm able to see the work that the student did. I'm able to make comments and make any. You can see I've done comments on here. I'm able to give some feedback over here. I'm able to view the Turn It In report. I'm able to give a mark, and then just move through the student. So the workflow is really, really nice, okay? So I go to the next student, their work opens up, I'm able to mark and read that, feedback, mark, move to the next student, etc., etc. So the actual way of going through this and marking the student works actually works really well as well. So there you go, that's assignment in Teams.